Hello everyone, this is Matthew Yu. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to set up and fine-tune your Microsoft Teams PC version. There are a lot of settings you can change in Microsoft Teams. I selected a few that I think are most relevant to you. And the goal is to increase your productivity, concentration, and make Teams work best for you. I put the agenda here on the screen, and you can also click the timestamp in the video description below and jump straight to different sections. Let's get started. Let's get started by going to the settings. After launching Microsoft Teams, there are a couple of ways you can do it. First, you can click the top right profile photo and click Settings. Alternatively, you can right-click the Teams icon at the system tray and click Settings. This will launch the settings screen as a general tab. The first settings you can check is this one. Register Teams as the chat app for Office. If this box is not checked, I strongly recommend to turn this on. Once you turn this on, in the future in Outlook app, the status of your team member will be synchronized with Microsoft Teams instead of using the old traditional Skype for Business. A quick troubleshoot is, if in Outlook, the status is not synchronized with Teams, you can click File and click Exit to completely exit out Microsoft Outlook. Then you can reboot it, and it should ultimately fix the issue. Let's move on to the privacy setting. I want to talk about Read Receipt. By default, this setting is on. This eye icon next to text 1 indicates that the message has been seen by the other member. This checked circle indicates that the message has been delivered, but it's not being read. Once they read it, this will be changed. You can choose to turn this off by turn off Read Receipt. After the setting is turned off, once the setting is turned off, for both of you, this Read Receipt icon will no longer be displayed on your screens. This setting is up to your personal preference. Let's go to the Notifications tab. The first thing is Show Message Preview. It is turned on by default. With these settings, your message pop-up will have a preview on the message content. Because of this, we recommend to turn this off, because you might not want some sensitive data to be displayed at your WebEx presentation. After this is turned off, the preview will be shut down, and you will see Sent a Message to cover the message preview. The next part, Teams and Channels, are very useful. You can use this part to configure how different Microsoft Teams notifications draw your attention. Let's use Chat as an example. I click the Edit button. You will see some concepts. First, it's called a banner. What is a banner? It is a pop-up at the bottom right of your screen. It will hang there about 5 seconds. Before you read this message, your Microsoft team will be highlighted, and there will be an alarm button as a Microsoft icon in the system tray. By default, the banner will be showing up on your screen and draw most of the attention. It is recommended to use this for the most important things. The second concept is Feed. What is Feed? In Microsoft Teams, if you go into Activity, you can see there is a feed tray. It contains some activity like urgent message or even Yammer announcement from other apps. Feed is a quieter delivery method and draws less attention. When the message is delivered to feed only, your Microsoft Teams interface will have a number that is shown on the activity. The same as the system tray, the Microsoft Teams will be highlighted, and the icon will have an alarm button. The third thing is Off. Off doesn't mean you will not receive the message. Instead, you will still receive the message, but as a quiet delivery method. For example, if I turn the reply to off, and after I receive a message, the unread message will be only showing in the chat, and your team will be highlighted. System tray icon will have an alarm button next to it. After knowing the basic concept, you can click Custom or edit to configure how you want each notification to be delivered to you. In short, in Microsoft Teams, if you click the drop-down, the deliver method at the top draws the most attention. The deliver method at the bottom draws the least attention. And this is up to you. If your work requires you to have more concentration, you can go in here and to turn off everything. If your work requires more fast responding, you can turn on banner for everything. One thing you should know, chat, replies, these settings will configure one-to-one conversation when people direct message you. And you can browse each to find the best setting for yourself. There is one override of people's notification. If people choose to use the delivery option as urgent, this message will be displayed and pop up on the banner, regardless of your settings. This is useful when you have urgent matter and don't want people to miss this message, but use this with caution. Let's move on to the device tab. In the audio device section, you can set up what is the speaker and the microphone you are going to use. Before the big meeting and you are the presenter, you can always click this Make a Test Call button to make a test call, and the system will record your voice and to play back. And don't worry, you are going to chat with the boss and there will be no real human listening on the other side. If you want to test your camera, you can also scroll down and to check what camera you are using. If you think this is too small, there's another way. You can exit out, go into Calendar, and click Meet Now button, and click Start Meeting. You can also click Join Now, and you can have your full camera on the screen to test your audio. And because this room is your own private meeting room, so only you will be here, you can use this to test your camera before your big meetings. The last section is the calls. In the call answering rules, if you select Forwarding my calls, this setting will silence all the incoming calls and forward them into the voicemail. If you click Call Rings Me, you can use the second drop-down to set up how many seconds before the system will direct people to the voicemail. In the Configure Voicemail button, you can also record a greeting. A bonus tip that I want to share is how to reply to a specific message. The steps are very easy. First, you are going to select the message and copy. Second, in the Type a New Message, type in Shift plus period. This will give you a separate gray box, and you can right-click and click Paste or Ctrl plus V. Then you can type Enter twice to exit out the box. Don't worry, as long as your cursor is in the gray box, your message will not be sent. Now you can start to type your message, and type Enter to reply, and the end result will look like this. That's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video is helpful. If you have any questions or feedback, please leave in the comment section below. I will see you next time, and have a good day.